Make an organized list. Page 222, make an organized list. Is that a trick question? Well, let's talk about it. So Dinah has a set of mixed-up animal cards. The cards show the heads and bodies of an eagle, a panda, and an iguana separately. How many different animals can she build if she picks a head card and a body card? So, basically, if we separate into columns and use tree diagrams, we can set this up. Now, your book shows a different way. I like to go back to the tree diagrams because I think it's a really easy way to organize once you figure out how to do it. What are the three different options that we have for head? What are the three different animals that we have represented? Alexis. Eagle, panda, and iguana. Now notice, when we do the tree diagram, I'm giving a little bit of space in between. You should probably do the same. Most of the time when people struggle with tree diagrams is they don't put a space in between and leave themselves enough room. If you were going to plant a tree in your yard, you certainly wouldn't plant the tree somewhere where you didn't have enough room. It wouldn't work too well. Same with a tree diagram. If you try to put one where you don't leave yourself a lot of room, it's not going to work out too well for you. Yeah, it's for outcome. Okay. Now, I've always tried to explain with the tree diagram is to put yourself in the situation. You're not just putting words on paper. Put yourself in the situation. You are picking these cards. So in one hat, you've got the head cards, and the other hat, you've got the body ones. So if you reach into the first hat and you pick out the eagle head, you've got that in your hand. What are the three choices that are possible to pick out of the body hat? Liam. Which three are they? Okay. So, eagle, panda, and iguana. I already have the eagle in my hand, the eagle head card in my hand. So from there, I can either pick the eagle body, so my outcome would be eagle, eagle, eagle head, eagle body, or my next outcome could be eagle head with a panda body, or an eagle head with an iguana body. Can you finish the next two? Do it. Okay, finishing it off. Panda, eagle, panda, panda, and panda, iguana. So you pick the iguana head. Choices for body again. Eagle, panda, iguana. So iguana head, eagle body, iguana head, panda body, iguana head, iguana body. Okay. How many total choices would you have? How many total outcomes did we come up with? Say, Now there is a shortcut. There is a shortcut that you can use that will save you a lot of time if the only question they're asking you is how many choices you have. If they get into more detail about what are the choices or how many of the choices would be this, then it's a different. But if they just want to know total number of outcomes that you're going to have, how many choices do we have in the first category here, the first column? 3. How many choices do we have in the second column? Still 3. So how many cards were in the first hat? How many cards were in the second? 3 times the 3 should give us the 9. It's called the fundamental counting principle. Okay? The fundamental counting principle says you can multiply the number of choices you have to get a total number of outcomes. Okay? Any questions on what we just did? 223. Guided practice number 1. John has a set of head, body, and leg cards for a llama and a turkey. If he picks a head card, a body card, and a leg card without looking, how many different animals can he build? Do we need to draw a tree diagram for this? Or do we use the fundamental counting principle? Okay, so the choices are head, body, leg. Right? Was that it? Head, body, leg. Okay. How many choices do we have for head? 2. How many choices do we have for body? How many choices then for leg? Equals 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is... Now, let's show the tree diagram for this, though, just because we got time. So, head, body, leg, outcome. Okay? So, what are the 2 animals? Llama and turkey. Right? So, when we start it, kind of like a tree. Where does the tree start? At the base, right? It starts, and then it goes out. So you'll need to make sure that you give yourself some space again. So llama, just 1 M? Is it 2 M? 1 M? 2 L's, 1 M. Okay, so notice I've got a pretty good chunk of space there, right? So now let's put ourselves in this situation. Let's say we've got a llama head. What are my choices for body? Llama, turkey. Say I pick a turkey head. What are my choices for body? Llama, turkey. Okay. Now, once we add a 3rd category, here's where it just gets a little bit not trickier, but you just got to be on your toes. You got to be on your legs here. If you pick a llama head with a llama body, from here, what are your choices for leg? Llama, turkey. So from here, I've got 2 other choices. Llama head, turkey body. What are my choices for leg? Llama, turkey. See, a lot of people take this last category and they just put a big L and a big T there. It doesn't work that way. If you take yourself through the situation knowing what your choices are, that's how it works out. So turkey head, llama body, leg again is going to be llama, turkey. Turkey head, turkey body, llama, turkey. So now we go through our outcomes. Llama, 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 turkey. Llama, turkey, llama, llama, turkey, turkey. Turkey, llama, llama, turkey, llama, turkey. Turkey, turkey, llama, turkey, turkey, turkey. Out of those 8 outcomes, how many of them make complete animals? Only 2 of them make complete real animals, right? The llama, 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 and the turkey, turkey. Take a look at number 2. A store owner wanted to arrange the 4 animal magnets shown below in her store window. How many ways can she arrange the 4 magnets in a row so that the 2 birds are not next to each other? The 2 birds are not next to each other. How are we going to figure this out? Casimir? Yeah, but it's going to be a little bit more detailed in the branch because I can't put certain ones next to each other unless we do the tree and cross out the choice that would give us the birds next to each other. Try that. It's going to get pretty big. Panther, eagle. Let's do the manatee next. And we'll do the crane last. Okay. So let's work through this. It might take a little while. Okay. Okay. If the panther is our first one, that's our first poster. My only choice for the second. Eagle, manatee, and crane. It's my only choices. If I go panther, eagle, what are my only choices for my third? Manatee and crane. If I go panther, eagle, manatee, what is my only choice for the fourth? Crane. It's the only one left. What if I go panther, eagle, crane? Which one does this have to be? Let's say I got a panther first, a manatee second. What are my choices then for my third? crane. If I go panther, manatee, eagle, that has to be crane. That has to be eagle. Right? And then here, panther, crane, then my only choices are what? Eagle and manatee. So panther, crane, eagle, then it has to be manatee, eagle. Okay? So your outcome, panther, eagle, manatee, crane. Panther, eagle, crane, manatee. Panther, manatee, eagle, crane. Panther, manatee, crane, eagle. Then panther, crane, eagle, manatee. Panther, crane, manatee, eagle. The Cooper family paid $95 for a set of videos about animals in the wild. They used no $1 bills, no $2 bills, no $10 bills, and no bills greater than 50. How many different ways could the Cooper family have paid for the videos? All right, so we've got $95 total, right? Okay. They didn't use any ones, any twos, or any tens. So what does that leave us with? Did they use a 50? Did they use 50s? They said no bills greater than 50. Okay. All right. So I need to use the bills that are up there to give us $95. How many different ways could it have been done? So 95 is the goal here. Okay. Now, what we want to look for is trying to organize this in a way that we can keep things, well, so we can keep track of it better. I would say, let's work from the maximum amount down. Could they have spent $95 just using fives? How many fives would that take to get $95? 19. So 19, 0, 0 would give us a total of $5. One way. Could they have used less than 19? Could they have used 18? 18 would give them 90, and there's no other way using 20s or 50s to get 95. How about 17? 17 is 85. Not going to work. 16 is 80. 15. 15 is 75. And 120 would give us 95. Okay. So 14 isn't going to work, right? Because it's going to leave us short. 13 is 65. No, not quite. 12 is 60. I could use 12?
Yeah.
Not to get 95. How about 11? 11 is 55. That means I need how many 20s? That gives me 55. 55 plus 40 is 95. Carlos? Because I would have 60, I need to get to 95. I'm using my 5s right here. Okay. So we kind of figured out that what? It looks like we're starting somewhat of a pattern here. Eli, question? If we keep it in order, we can't go random here on us. So if it, well, that's what we're doing right now. Have you been with us ever since we started? You can't all of a sudden just go random. If the whole point of the lesson says what? Make an organized list. You can't all of a sudden just say, you know what? I'm just going to switch it up. I'm going to get a 50 in there. I'm going to stay with the theme. All right, 10 isn't going to work. 9 is 45. Can I get to 95 from 45 with what I got? By using 50. 45 plus 50 is 95. Going down some more. Can't use 8 because that's going to give me 40. Can I use 7? 35. No. So let's go down to 5. 25. 25. I need to get to 95. I would use 120 and a 50 to get to 95. Let's go to 3. 15. 3 is 15. I need 80. Can I get to 80 from what I have? No. How many 20s are going to give me 80? Seven what? 7, did we miss 7? 7 gives me 35. And then we need the 3 20s. Okay, good. We mounted those. Perfect. Okay. So let's go back to the 3. And let's go to the 1. So I can't use 2 5s. I can't use an even number of 5s because it's going to leave me with 0. So 1 5. I need 90. How am I going to get to 90 from here? 2 20s and a 50. Okay. Is there any other way that I can get 95 without using any 5s? Not possible. So how many different ways could they have paid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we missed one, but we caught it right in here. This 7 should have been there. Okay. Okay. But that's when you make the list. When you make the list. It sure is better than just going random and saying, I'm just going to try to figure it out. Make the organized list. You'll thank yourself later. Take out 9-5. Your worksheet should be on the back of 9-4, the clusters, gaps, outliers one that we did yesterday.